Hey everybody, it is tea time with the diva. Grab your tea, grab your coffee, and let's get into it. This tea time is dedicated to Katherine Jackson. Who's Katherine Jackson? Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, Jermaine Jackson, Rebe Jackson's mama. Uh-huh. Remember the daddy, Joe Jackson? They claim Joe Jackson liked to put his hands on the people, including Katherine Jackson. So Katherine Jackson endured a lot here while she was on Earth. She's still here, she's still alive. Late 90s. Now, Michael Jackson had 3 kids. Now, how he had them, that ain't our business. He had 3. And they said if you have more than one child, there's always going to be a firecracker in the bunch. Well, that Blanket Jackson is the firecracker. Because he told the estate, don't let Mama Jackson, Katherine Jackson, his nana, tap into the funds anymore. Earlier this year and last year, they was going through a battle with the estate. The estate wants to sell some part of Michael Jackson's catalog or something like that. So Mama Jackson was fighting it. And see, that little grandson of hers knew how important it was. He would be fighting a good fight with her. So at first he was. They lost. Mama Jackson won uphill. He said he's done. Why? Because he could only see the now. He can't see the future. So right now, he sees money dwindling out their account. And that's going to be his money soon. So he told them, don't let Mama Jackson touch it no more. Don't pay her lawyer fees. Huh? Shut up, Blanket. She's trying to save you. Because when you inherit this thing, if the catalog is not sold, you can sell it for even more money. So whatever numbers you see in the account right now, you can have more. But you're going to let the estate holders sell it. And you're not going to get as much as you think you're going to get. What kind of grandson is this going to block his grandmother from the funds? That was her son. She gave birth to Michael Jackson. You wouldn't be here, Blanket, if it wasn't for your nana. Listen, guys, we're going to get more into this story right after this. Disrespectful. All right, guys, let me share this screen. So Blanket Jackson filing to block grandmother. No estate money for a pill. He's so disrespectful. Michael Jackson's family is involved in a complex legal battle, and they're not all on the same page in this one. Because MJ's son Blanket is trying to stop his own grandmother from using estate money in her ongoing fight. Here's the deal. Blanket, MJ's youngest son, whose real name is BG Jackson, filed documents this week obtained by TMZ asking the court not to allow his grandmother, Katherine, to use Michael's estate money to fund an appeal of a previous ruling. Look at Blanket. Messy. Basically, Blanket and his grandmother were recently working together to stop the executors of Jackson's estate from going through with a huge business transaction that they were very much so against. The docs doesn't say exactly what the transaction was. It's been shrouded in mystery throughout this saga, but based on recent reporting, it seems like it may be related to the deal the estate made with Sony to sell about half of Michael's music catalog for $600 million. And see, what Blanket doesn't know is that thing is probably worth billions, not a billion, billions. And so they're selling half for 600 million, and all he's seeing is green dollar signs. Go to work, Blanket. Your grandmother's probably trying to save you, and you probably would give more money if you listen to her, but you worrying about the little bit of money that's coming out the state now to pay for the lawyers so she could appeal this thing. You think Mama Jackson want to do this in her 90s? No, she's using her brain, and Blanket's blocking her. Blanket explains he and his grandmother presented their arguments opposing the deal, but ultimately the court ruled against them, seemingly bringing the legal issue to a close. However, Captains decided to appeal the ruling, a move Blanket said he doesn't want any part of, and more importantly, he doesn't want his father's estate paying for her legal bills. As you know, he's an heir to the estate, so that cash is pretty important to him. How much could these lawyers really be causing, Blanket? The way Blanket explained it in the docs, the appeal has little chance of winning, and he said he doesn't think it truly benefits the beneficiaries of the trust to continue to fight. So he simply doesn't want the state to foot the bill for it, something Katherine wants. The beneficiaries? So you just looking out for you right now? Listen to your grandmother, little boy. Listen to your grandmother. Blanket also asked the court to use the best judgment to grant Catherine reasonable attorney fees incurred for the pre-appeal battle, which he agrees she's entitled to, at least to a certain extent. It's unsurprising Blanket's filing against Catherine. Just yesterday, executives of Michael's estate reportedly claimed that she receives a seven-figure allowance for the year, money Blanket presumably would rather she use for the appeal instead of the estate's dough. She seems like the family's not totally seeing eye to eye on this one. A judge has yet to rule. Okay, don't be in my pockets, Blanket. You want me to use my allowance to fight your inheritance? When I'm gone, this is going to be your money. I'm seeing something you can't see and don't understand. They're selling off your father's precious hard-earned work. Do you know how many people Blanket fight because they don't have their masters? A lot of artists out here that's done beautiful, amazing work are not reaping the benefits off of their own music because they don't own their masters. And here you are, you want to give up your dads for 600 million. You never know in the future who's going to stream this thing, who's going to want to use this in a movie, so forth and so on. And you won't own it because you can only see the dollars that's in the account right now and you don't see the future. But Mama Jackson does. Shame on you, Blanket, and to tell me I got to use my allowance that I'm getting. No, Michael Jackson wrote in his will that Mama Jackson is supposed to be taken care of until the day she leaves this earth. How dare you, Blanket? You messy. But I'm telling you, there's always going to be one firecracker in the group, and it's Blanket Jackson. Listen, guys, chat with me in the comments, and when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. Let me know how you feel about Blanket Jackson, the grandson to Captain Jackson. They need to just chill. Let Mama Jackson appeal this thing. She's fighting for her son that's no longer here. Know how bad it hurts for a parent to have to bury their child? She's trying to fight for his name, and he's going on to glory. Chat with me, guys, and I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe. Hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget, hit the like button. Tell me what you think about this situation, and I'll see you on the next video.